Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Golden Eagles and the Falcons, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's our visiting team and the Atlanta Falcons. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you... Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. Off we go in the divisional round. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous, hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
They'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here, an early 3rd and long. Back to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Falcons are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. Those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. In motion is Myers. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right back to Myers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the...
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The defense has it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Golden Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Golden Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end Uzomah. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Golden Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. 2nd down and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Mexico City first down.
A tight end in motion now. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is first and goal. Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Room to run past the 15. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by J-Ron Curse.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Golden Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Mexico City.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Bullock's extra point is good. And the Golden Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Falcons offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Mike and Greg. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Mike is going to play a big role in who wins this one. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Here's Bullock now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Golden Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now a run on first down. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Now 4th down and 1.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Mexico City 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Gano's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls, it's been intermediate shots, it's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Mexico City first down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. The tight end motioning left here. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They face second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He's got Myers on the completion. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
33-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Open man is Davis. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll run on second down. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do off the line.
And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Falcons. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. In motion is Myers. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The Golden Eagles about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now, a big 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over.